Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah if you are new here, and I'm an Atlanta-based flight attendant. If you're not new here, welcome back. I've missed you guys. It's been quite a few days since I've posted, and today I'm starting a 2-day trip, and I wanted to show you guys. I'm kind of making this one of like the morning routine of a flight attendant before starting a trip and while on a layover. But let me just be honest, if you're here to see a normal routine of a flight attendant, you came to the wrong place. That's non-existent in a flight attendant's life. Like, daily routines are not a thing. But when I do have the weekend to kind of like gather myself, get my life back together, and then I fly during the week, I do try to swap into trips that report later so I can have like a morning flow and a morning routine. And I would prefer to have like a morning routine getting started for the day rather than getting to my hotel room around 2 or 4 and being exhausted and then falling asleep. So that's kind of like what I try to do, but this just kind of shows you what I showed you earlier was just like a typical morning for me. Sometimes I try to get a workout in, or I may add other things in, go for a walk with Mavi. It just depends on how much time I have. I'm starting a 2-day trip today, and I think it's pretty easy. I feel like I think we have 3 legs today, which is 3 flights, and they're all to Florida. Love a good Florida trip. I don't know why I always have Florida trips, but I think they're all express service, which means just coffee, water, and tea. So that's super easy. I'm excited about that. And I don't know if we have a sit. I haven't looked into it, but we must have a sit because we get in to the hotel really late tonight at like 11 or 12, I think, which is typical for a later report. And so then I get home tomorrow late, and then I'll be able to have like another morning routine, and then I start another 2 days. So I'm working 4 days this week, and I'm trying to be better about that, especially with like paying for the wedding and things like that. If you didn't know, I'm planning a wedding for 2023, very small. I haven't given you guys any updates, so I feel like we need to have a sit down chat, but trying to pay for that. So I'm like, I basically should be working like 5 days a week and at least try to have the weekends off if I can, to make as much as possible, which is why I love this job, because you can work as little or as more as you want, and that's so nice. If you're like, hey, I need to make more this month, you can pick up extra trips or maneuver things around. So that's really nice. But we're headed to the airport now. As you can see, I did not get Princess drop-off today. This is the first time in months since I haven't had Princess drop-off, so I'm a little hurt about it. It's fine though. DB had a meeting at 1:30, like right when I was leaving, so I was like, it's fine, no big deal. And I'm not making it a big deal, and I'm literally gonna pay for parking because I refuse to park in the employee parking lot. I don't know why I'm so against the employee parking lot. It's free to park there, but I have to leave my house so far in advance because it takes a while to get there. Then I have to wait on the bus, and you never know when the bus is going to get there, which I have heard rumors that the buses have gotten better about being on time. But for a while there, it was a little rocky, and it was just after COVID trying to get things up and going again. So we are going to pay for parking today. I don't care. It is what it is. I don't know. The way I look at it is if it makes me a little bit happier to get off the plane on my last trip and know that I don't have to wait for a bus to get to my car late at night, then I'm going to pay for it. I'm going to work it into the budget somehow because that's just who I am. When I get off the plane, it is so nice knowing that I can go straight to my car. It's either that or it's like, oh, you get off the plane, it's like, shoot, I've got to go to the bus stop and wait for the bus, and then the bus takes a while because it has multiple stops to get to your car. We are laying over in Jacksonville today, short layover, nothing crazy. I'm actually not the most junior on this trip, which is interesting because I'm working during the week, and usually the senior mamas and papas work during the week. So I think there's one person below me. So that's kind of exciting to see that, like, I've got a little bit of seniority. You know, we're hiring like 6,000 flight attendants this year, which is so exciting. So if you're interested in working as a flight attendant, definitely go and apply. And I'm hoping to make a video soon about packing for training. I've had a lot of people ask for that. Packing for a trip, tips on training, things like that. We just made it to the room, you guys. It is 12:15. So late. But I'm really not that tired. I'm good. The room is fine. Only two complaints I have is that it's 80 degrees in here right now, but we're gonna change that. And I have two conjoining doors. This was already set up like this, so I don't want to know what's behind that door. Gotta check for bed bugs. Y'all know the drill. I feel like I keep getting a lot of comments where people are like, what are you doing pulling the sheets back? Check for bed bugs. If you're staying in a hotel, check for bed bugs. Always pull the sheets up, check the mattresses. It has happened before. It's rare, but it has happened. Our cute little coffee maker. Got a little closet in there. And a little bathroom. This is a nice mirror though. Sex and the City is currently on, and it makes me really happy because it feels like I'm at home. I love anything that, I think that's why I watch so much TV in the hotel room, because I do miss being at home. You guys are probably like, why do you have this job if you like being at home? I love my job, but I do love being at home more, but I wouldn't give this job up. I haven't brought food on a layover in so long that while I was in the shower, I completely forgot that I brought food with me. And I was like, oh shoot, like all of it needs to go in the fridge. So thankfully there's a fridge in here, but I was in the shower and I was like, I'm glad I remembered, because all of that food would have gone bad. Found our little hidden fridge down here. Make sure it's working. Oh, perfect. We are going to turn the AC on and put it on 69. Hopefully that's not too cold, but that's usually what I sleep with it on. Keep falling asleep. So, good night. I've been laying in bed too long. It was so dark. Watching Golden Girls. Good morning. And let's figure out how to do this coffee. Making breakfast blend. Right? It's not decaf or anything, is it? Pour some water. Wait, oh, I just turned it off. Oops. Alright, turn it back on. I think I've got to do this all over again. Redo. And brew. I promised you guys a morning routine on a layover. And when I sleep good on a layover, this is what I look like in the morning. I slept pretty good last night. This bed was so comfy. The pillows were really comfy. The only thing that keeps me awake or keeps me from getting a good night's sleep is me leaving the TV on at night. But I only do that because I just feel scared being by myself. I don't know why, and it's like a comfort thing. So that definitely messes up my sleep, but I slept pretty good last night. And look at this hair. So let's brush this. Oh, we got some cowlicks. I don't know if y'all can hear that. I'm trying to whisper because you can like hear through the walls. But since 8 o'clock this morning, someone has been like hammering in the room, screwing stuff into the walls, and it's very loud. They just stopped. But I was like, what the heck? Thankfully it was like 8 o'clock and rather than 6 o'clock, I guess. Coffee time. Have a little coffee chat. I didn't update you guys about how the flights went yesterday. We did West Palm, and then Atlanta to West Palm back to Atlanta, and then to Jacksonville. Very short 2-day. This isn't the best 2-day. It's worth like hardly anything. And which I've told you guys in the past, like I will fly the crappiest of the crappiest trips to get the weekend off, and that's what we did. We have Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, so I have a 3-day weekend this weekend. So I pushed my trips up, and I'm not working great trips. Tomorrow I have a 2-day as well, and it's worth a lot more of credit time, but the layover is like even shorter. So today our van pickup is at 12:15, and it's like almost 10 now. So I really need to get this morning routine going. But I'm being real with you guys. This is what a typical, like, if you have a short layover or just like a normal layover, this is what a typical layover looks, at least for me. I mean, I got in at like 1 a.m. last night. I was exhausted. I woke up at 8:30. And I kind of like rolled around in bed, but I was gonna go do a workout, but I'm like, I've got a million things to do. I made a list of stuff that I want to get done today. Today's the last day to bid for first round of vacation. So I need to bid for my vacation because that's super important. I'm gonna try to bid both weeks in September, which is when our wedding is, because I want to have like stress-free and not have to worry about like trying to get off. So I'm bidding for that, so I have to bid first round. They give us multiple rounds of bidding for vacation, and usually, not always, but if you bid in the first round, you can usually always get what you want. And it's on you to bid or not to bid. So a lot of times people will forget to bid, and that's how, but then like once the first round is gone, it's a lot harder to get things that you want. But I was looking from last year bids, and I should be okay to get what I want because it's in September. Most people want the holidays or summer, so hopefully I'm okay. I know last year my seniority got September. First things first, I'm gonna sip my coffee and go ahead and bid for vacation, and then start uploading this video because those are two of the most important things to me, and I don't have a lot of time. I'll probably start getting ready around like 11:30. Okay, yay! Vacation bids have been submitted. It's so confusing the way our online system is. So it kind of freaks me out. Like I have to triple check myself, but from what I see, everything's submitted. And I bid for, our wedding is on September 23rd of this year. So I bid for September 17th through the 30th. I just went ahead and bid my 2 weeks all together. So maybe I could we'll probably hang out longer. We're doing a destination wedding, so we'll probably hang out longer. And that's why I wanted to give myself enough time and not stress. So just finished my coffee and I'm kind of feeling my kombucha. I've been drinking this a lot lately. This one is Mystic Mango, and I like this brand because it doesn't have the added sugars, because you have to be careful. Kombucha can add or have a lot of added sugar. Ready to go. Just gotta take off my PJ pants. I feel like every time I get ready in my uniform, I always keep my pajama bottoms on because I'm freezing. So one day I feel like I'm gonna walk out of here still wearing my pants. Okay, we are finally done. And it is freezing and I'm not wearing any pants because I'm wearing my dress, and I am so shocked that I remember where I parked, because I think I told you guys I parked over on North Terminal because the parking lot in South Terminal was full, and since I didn't have Princess drop off, I was not about to go to the employee parking lot. I'm trying to see, I'm like, where's my car? I think I see it. Oh my gosh, it's so cold. Okay, so that was amazing. The flight was so great. We had 50 people maybe. We got in early. Deplaning was so fast. So I actually got done. We were supposed to be landing right now. Oh my goodness, y'all. That was wild. I was well, I told you the flight was light and it was super quick to deplane, which I was so excited about. And then I was super pumped to get to my car quickly. And the airport was a madhouse. Everything was broken, and everyone was trying to go through one door, one security thing, one escalator, so many things, and I was like, I just want to get home. So we finally made it. It is freezing outside. I told you guys I had to park over in North Terminal because South was full, which South is where my airline goes out of, and where the security and all of that is. So it's just a further walk. I basically probably should have parked in the employee parking lot, but I didn't, and I'm about to pay for parking. And I put everything in the trunk, and then I got in my car and I was like, oh shoot, I don't have my wallet. I'm just a hot mess right now. So I talked to DB. He's waiting for me. He's waiting up for me on the couch right now. We're heading home, and I've got to shower and then do it all over again tomorrow. I just don't know how I feel about working 4 days in a row. Let's be honest, who wants to work 4 days in a row? I'm just kidding. But seriously though, the fact that I have to wake up, I have the morning thankfully, but I've got to wake up and work 3 flights again tomorrow and then do it all over again the next day. But at least I have a 3-day weekend. It's gonna be fun. Depending on how much this costs, I'm not mad about this parking spot. I kind of like it because, I mean, it was a further walk since I had to go through North Terminal, and I had to walk I had to walk pretty far, but I mean, it's not the worst. Even getting out of here, the line to the exit is crazy. I don't know why there's so many people, and I don't know what they're doing at the airport this late at night. I'm scared. I hope this is super cheap. I think it's gonna cost me about 14 bucks, which normally it's $19, so it's not horrible. Don't come at me for paying $14 for parking. I'm working it into the budget, I swear. So that was most definitely not $14. And that just cost me an arm and a leg. OMG, y'all. That was just $26. Actually, no, it was $28. Ugh.